Today, we're going to learn the brand new Metallica song, Screaming Suicide. And there's something I want to let you know. I made tabs for you. That's right, specifically you watching this video. I made the tabs just for you. And if you want them, all you have to do is either hit the link in the description or go to the pinned comment to get them. They're totally free. All I ask is that if you do use those tabs, to please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time there's a new Metallica video. They could be putting an album out this year, so there could be a lot of videos. It's really in your best interest to hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's start learning these James Hetfield riffs. You have this F sharp power chord, which is the second fret of the E string. You're gonna hit that 3 times. And you're gonna go up to an A power chord. So I play it open A and second fret of the D string. Back to that F sharp power chord. I totally butchered that in the picking hand, but it's a B. It's supposed to be a B power chord. It's supposed to sound like this. And all you're doing is you're moving from your F sharp up a set of strings. So you're going from E and A to A and D. Now you're gonna do that F sharp to A again. And then this time you do the F sharp to B. After the B, you're gonna slide up and hit C. Just like that. And if you want to, you can get that. I think in my cover, I kinda did it sometimes and I didn't do it the other times. Second riff is this little pentatonic box that's gonna come back at the end of the song. Technically it's blues scale. We're going to be covering from the 5th fret to the 2nd fret. So you can use all 4 of your fingers for this. It's very easy. So we're going to start on the D string. 4, 4, 2, down to A. 4, 3, 2, down to the E string. 5, 2, 5. Back up to the D string. 4, 4, 2, down to A. 4, 3, 2, down to E. 5, back to 2 on A. Then we're going to repeat part 1 again. And then we're going to just walk down it for the end. So it's going to be 4, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5. And then we go to 2 on the E string. 2, open. And that's going to bring us to like what I consider the main riff of the song. And all I'm doing is I'm hitting the open E string and I'm hammering onto the 2nd fret with my pointer finger. I'm gonna mute that fret twice. Come up and bar 2 on the D string and the G string. And then bring this ring finger and bar 4 on A and D. Back to your muted 2nd fret. You're gonna bring this ring finger from A and D up to D and G. And then you're gonna slide from 4 to 5. Back to 4. Back to that bar you had on the 2nd fret, so that's, you know, the D and G string. Back to 4, back to 2, and then back to your 4th fret bar on A and D. That's the main riff. You do that 3 times. Last time, you go up to there, and then you're gonna make an A power chord, so open A, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. There's a variation on that later in the song, but we will get there when we get there. So we're gonna have the open E string and we're gonna hammer onto that F power chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we do that twice. By the way, guys, when I do these hammer-ons, I'm keeping my pinky on the 4th fret, like that F sharp power chord would need, and I'm hitting both of them because it's quick. Don't feel like you have to lift your whole hand. Anyways, back to this. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... The last time, we're just sliding up. We start here. We slide to the 3rd fret. Slide to the 5th fret. And then that end, it's a power chord on the 7th fret of the A string. That's the verse riff. This is what I consider, I guess, the pre-chorus. And this, I think, is the hardest riff of the song. You're You're gonna go to this 3rd fret. From here, you're gonna slide into the 3rd fret, slide from 3 to 5, mute the 5th fret twice, and then you're gonna play 6, 5, 6, 5, and you repeat that 3 times. And then you're gonna go 6, 3, 5. And you get a little bit of a break. And then we go to what I consider the chorus. One, 2, 3, 4. Back to the main riff. Let's break down what the chorus is. Power chord on the 7th fret of A, and you hit it, sliding down. I aim for the 2nd fret, but I don't actually hit the 2nd fret. My fingers are coming off. I call it a slide to nowhere. I should really do a video on the slide to nowhere. I talk about it in all my lessons. But anyways, you're gonna hit that 7th fret, mute the strings here. Because to me, it doesn't sound like he's chugging the E string. It just sounds like they're like dead strings. So anyways, we're gonna do that. And then we have 6th fret to 5th fret on the E string. 6, 6, mute. The second time we play the riff, we're gonna do the 6, 5 thing twice. Repeat it. And now we just mute the strings that are a down, up, down pattern. So it's down, up, and then you catch the offbeat. You do that 4 times, and then you land on an A power chord. And then you're going to go from the A power chord, or 5th fret, if you don't know the notes, it's going to be 5, 7, 8, 8, back to the main riff. At the end of the song, the number of, I guess, dead string mutes is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, if you go back and watch my cover that I posted the other day, you'll see me counting it to myself when the camera is like on my face. Very similar. We're doing our hammer onto the 2nd fret, so it's open 2, bar 2 on the D and G string, and hammer on to 4 on the D and G string. Slide up to 5, back to 4, 2, 4. That's part 1. Part 2 is hammer on again. It's essentially doing everything, but the second time, you don't hit this note down here. So that main riff variation is gonna be underneath, like the first, like, I guess, full solo. I don't know what the word is. But you're gonna play that. There's gonna be like a little, like, chorus bridge section. I don't know what to call it. I'll time this part of the song. And then after James sings some stuff, you're gonna do, I guess, variation number 3. You're gonna hit the open E string, hammer onto that power chord on the 2nd fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and... I lost track of my counting there. You do that chugging twice. Then you go, you hold it out. Then you're gonna go up to the A string and go A power chord to B power chord. C to B, A. And then you slide down, and then the next part, this is like a build section. You're just gonna be vamping on this power chord. So it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So now this part is kind of a break for your hand. F sharp power chord. And you go up to the A string, it's 3, 2, 3rd fret on E, back to the power chord on 2, then it's 3, 2, open E power chord. Yeah, so that's riff, I don't know, 19 or something like that. The last riff of the song. Back to the front. No, I kid. Again, you're hammering onto this F sharp power chord. It's a very common theme in here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, slide up to 3 on the and of 4 So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You do that 3 times. The last time it's a little different because you're gonna go back to that chorus riff. So you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I hit the open E. 1 and 3, power chord on the 3rd fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and those are all the riffs of this song. This is the first part in the Kirk Hammett section of this video. And it starts with the intro. We just pretty much have a walk down. So we're gonna start on 11 on the G string, and it goes 11, 9, and then on the D string it's 11, 10, 9, and then I come down to 7. And you hold that note out. Part 2 is the same thing, except the last note's different. 11, 9 on G, 11, 10, 9 on D, and then we go back to 11 on G. And the third part is just part 1 again. The riff goes into an odd time signature, and then you just repeat it again. So the whole thing's... So the next Kirk Hammett part we're gonna learn is the harmony for the, I guess, the harmonized riff in the song. We're gonna start on the 11th fret of the G string, so it's 11, 11, 9, down to D, 11, 10, 9. So you go up to there, and then it's 7, 9, 7. Then repeat it. 7, 9. Go to part 1 again. And then you're gonna walk down the whole thing. So it's... And then you go to the A string, and it's 9, 7, 9. The solo after the first chorus is kind of combining the two parts we just did. Starts exactly the same. This is part 1 of it. Part 3 is what we just did, so it's 11, 11, 9, and then on the D string, 11, 10, 9, and then we go 7, 9, 7, 9 on G. I'm sorry, 9 on the A string. Last part, start on 11, go to 9 on the G string, go down to the D string, 11, 10, 9, 7, 9, and then 10, 10. And if you have a wah pedal, you definitely want to use it for this song. My wah pedal is currently not functioning, which is very sad. I'm going to have to get it fixed for all the Metallica content coming. The next solo is kind of a bunch of wankery. I think that's honestly the only like melodic part of the solo. We're going to start in the F sharp pentatonic box. So you can have your pointer finger cover the 2nd fret and your pinky cover the 5th fret. And we're gonna go to the D string, and I'm gonna start on 2, and I'm gonna hammer on to 4. Play a couple more times. Bring that pointer finger up to the G string on 2. Back to 4. 2, 4, bend it up. Release it. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2 on D, back to 4. You're gonna do a very similar thing here. Starts the same way with the hammer on. 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, bent, release it, 2, 4, 2. So that's your first lick. This part reminds me of Burn by Deep Purple. You're gonna bend 4 on the G string, and you hit it a bunch. So this is how I hit it. 1, 1, 2. You're gonna bend it a lot. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Release it and go 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, open. All hammer on pull off. Open G, go to 4, go to 2 on the D string, and then go to 4 on the D string. You're gonna go from the G string, and you're gonna play the pentatonic scale, but you're gonna play whatever open string happens to be in there, even if it's not in the scale. So it's gonna go 4, 2, open. Oh, these are all pull-ups, by the way. 4, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 2, open. You do that a couple times. You do that twice up and down. It's gonna go 5, 2, open, 5, and then on the E string it's 7, 5. So you're ending on that A note. Double stop on 16, bend it up. 14. to 16 on the D string. Then we go back to that double stop on B and G on the 16th fret. You want to hit it, bend it, release it, and bend it twice. Back to that 14. And then 16 on the D string. Stop on 14. So it's 14, 16, bend, release, 14. That note on 16 on the D string. Back to 14, bend, 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14. So last solo starts from 9 to 11. 9, 11, 9, 11, 11, 11, 9, 11. Bring my pointer finger up to the 10th fret of the B string. Yeah, bring my pointer finger up to the 10th fret of the B string. Back to that 11 on G. And we're going to go hit 12 on the B string. Bend it. 10, 12, 10. And you want to do that twice. But the second time, you want to bend it ever so slightly. Almost like we're hitting that note, but we're somewhere in the middle. So it's... Part 3, we're going to start on this 12th fret on B and bend it up, down, 10, 12, 10. Give it a little bit of a bend. Down on the G string, it's 11, 9, 11. And then we go 11, back to 10 on B, bend 12 up, back to normal 12, 10, 12, 10. And part 4 is... So we're going to bend it up. 12, normal 12, 11, 10, 11, 12, 11. We do that twice. Then we're going to end it by going 12, bring it down, 10, 11... And then on the G string, 9, 11, 9, 11, 11. And then we have this diminished. Sorry. It's all diminished stuff. I wasn't totally sure what notes it hit. I heard 2 different things, but what I did in my cover was I outlined the chords that are going on in the rhythm. So what I did was I hit this. I make this shape. So you have your root note, which I'm gonna refer to as the number. That's where your pointer finger goes. Your middle finger goes on the D string, 1 fret above. So if my root is 9, my middle finger goes to 10. And if I want to make an octave, which is what Kirk is doing, my ring finger goes to 11, 2 frets above. This is a tritone shape. It sounds beautiful without context, and it sounds even prettier in context. Again, I outlined the chords F sharp, A, B, and C. So I went 9th fret, 12th fret, 14th fret, then 15th fret, and then I just kind of did this, I don't know, fade to black sort of thing. If you listen to it, he's kind of just hitting notes, and he uses the whammy bar, and he's like sliding down, and it's just kind of like a jumbled mess of notes. I don't think there's really any purpose to hitting specific notes. So I went 17, 15, 14, 17, 15, 14, and then I think I hit 14 on the G string on accident, and I dive bombed it in the cover. And that's the lesson! Hope you learned something. Hope you have a lot of fun playing this song. It's really a right hand workout. I hope you have fun playing this song, and I can't wait to see you in the next lesson. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any Metallica content coming this year. And I'll see you next time. Peace out!